Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to see me do a review on Married at First Sight season 10, Washington DC. This week we're talking about episode 11, child drama. Okay, drama. Okay. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, and comment afterwards about your thoughts and feelings on this video. Also, I'm wearing one of my head wraps here. And as always, any product that I've mentioned, please find a link for it in the description box below. I make all of my things by these hands right here, and I would love your support. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all, so we can talk about it. Okay. Okay, so I'm clearly like trying to pull something together with my face, like I don't know. But anyways, jump into like the easy couple. And the easy couple to me is Austin and Jessica. I mean, I think that's the consensus. Like, we all know that clearly those two are doing the best out of all of these couples. Okay, my only thing is that Jessica, just go ahead and give him a little slack with the word love. To me, he is doing something more important than saying it. He's showing it, and that's the biggest thing to me, is like actually showing how he loves her. He's attentive, he's thoughtful. I mean, he's just romantic. He just, when he looks at her, it's like he really likes her, okay? And I would not be surprised after filming is done, he says, "I love you." Even before then, who knows? But let that man have his moment to keep growing and learning you and liking you, because that's even more important. When that love fade away, is that likability still there, okay? So like, he for sure is showing through his actions how he feels about her, and I think that is the most, it's great to see that. And I think that Jessica, like, you got yourself a good one, girl. So all right, next, Brandon and Taylor. Taylor did not do a genuine apology. I didn't feel as though it was genuine. Brandon definitely did. And again, for my last video, he definitely showed his ass when he was in Panama. Like, he gave her the silent treatment at one point. He definitely cursed her out and had a temper tantrum. But what he did was he stood up and said, "I apologize for my actions. That was not cool. I was having a moment." He didn't have another outburst. And honestly, it's because of the fact that now it's all on Taylor. Like, she has been the one now showing her true character, and she decided to apologize to him in a handwritten card while they were sitting down, while she was sitting down getting their messed up nails done. And it's like, that's not cool. Like, Brandon basically said, you had every opportunity from the moment that you posted that video up until now to pull me aside and let's do some one-on-one without the cameras being here, of you genuinely saying that you apologize for hurting my feelings and whatever, and you chose not to. So I think anyone, like, I definitely did not feel as though that was genuine. And she said, "Well, I tried to make my peace. You want to, like, can we at least be friends?" And he was like, "Nah, I didn't come here to, like, find a friend. I got a personality that can go out and find some friends if I need to. I came here to find a wife. And if you feel as though that you want to be friends and you can't really see how this has hurt me and like how I'm done with this, then why are we here? Like, why am I here still? Like, let's just go ahead and move on and like be done with this whole process, because it ain't working for me." And I feel him on that. I think, you know, personally, you have to get to know people and learn like how their languages work. You know what I mean? Like, their love language, how people communicate, that sort of thing. And it's like, maybe that's just her, that's how she apologizes. She doesn't really take ownership of it like that, but that's her way. And that's the whole point of this. Y'all are strangers, so you really don't know how the person that you have been matched with really moves. You know what I'm saying? And you have to give each other a chance to get to learn that part about you. Like, Taylor had to learn that part about Brandon when it came to his space and how he feels about it just being invaded, and especially with the whole social media thing. Like, she knew that his social media was just not his thing, and she embarrassed him on social media. It's like, come on. And so for her to do something like that so publicly and then put it in a little card that says, my bad, I ain't mean it. It's like, Brandon is over this whole thing. I think Taylor in that pushback wig and them chipped up fingernails and that broke phone, you know, you need to get a grip. You can be smart all you want to, but then be a rude ass individual and not have good people skills and not likable, because at this point you're starting not to be likable. Hey, you know, Brandon definitely was not an angel by any means necessary, but he didn't deserve all that, okay? Like, you could have found a much better way to express your feelings towards him and then go back and apologize. But you did, so that's it. Oh my God, now Zach and Mindy. Ooh. So Zach and Mindy, basically they had their little 1 month anniversary date. Sorry, y'all. Where Mindy invited him out to go ice skating, which was cool. Later on that evening, Zach called himself trying to call Mindy out for supposedly her being deceitful this whole entire time. And she's like, bitch, where? How? Please, you got receipts, pull them out. I don't care if all these cameras are here. I don't care. Please tell me. And so he said, I'd rather not. And so come to find out, he been talking to her friend Lindsay whole time since the wedding. They've exchanged numbers. They was all up in each other's DMs. And Lindsay obviously didn't tell her so-called friend that her husband was all talking to her. And so I'm like, that's really, really messed up on that girl's end, because you saw an opportunity to hurt somebody or be sneaky and you took it. And Monet! And you took it. And for it to come out like that was just horrible. And so Mindy, in my opinion, she did it wrong. Like, I would have pulled up to Lindsay's spot and been like, listen, I need to talk to you. My man was telling me that, and I wouldn't even tell Zach that I was going to do that. I wouldn't tell him. I would just pull and ask her where she's at. Boom, boom, boom. Because now you have now been put in the position to not get the full truth when you just call her, because she gonna delete all sort of evidence. Like, no text messages are gonna appear. And she basically like, oh, when I don't want anybody in my life, I'd make sure I delete everything, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, so you just told me that you deleted all y'all's conversations that you had in text messaging and things like that because I'm asking you to send me screenshots, and obviously you don't have them no more, right? Got it. So Mindy was, she, and I get it, she ain't gotta like that. She ain't with it, but I'm with the shits, okay? And I definitely, it would have been a pull-up session, and not because she should be done having any sort of feelings towards Zach. It's a respect thing at this matter. Like, everybody in this is disrespectful. And so I need to get out to the bottom of it because I'm on TV looking like a dummy. So obviously Mindy is hurt, and we're gonna have to see what happens next week when they all sit down with the doctors for their halfway check-in to see like how everybody's feeling at this point. And they need to get down to the bottom of it, because Mindy and Zach's relationship is really bad. And on top of that, the fact that Zach has now put himself in the position to really seem like an asshole, and he clearly doesn't care about that. They just need to go ahead and cancel him off this show. He broke contract, in my opinion. Like, you broke contract when you decided to not move in and not take this as serious as it should have been. So that's how I feel about it. Like, Okay, so who are we on now? Derek and Katie. Lord. Okay, so for one, they have been having issues with the fact that Katie feels as though that Derek does not feel as though that he's going to be in love with her by the end of this experiment or within like the next 6 months, which is just like, how you going to put a time frame on something like that? Like, you don't know how you're going to feel tomorrow. So it's like, come on. Monet! You don't know how you're going to feel tomorrow. And so it's like, you don't want someone to just say that they love you. You want to see some action. Like, you want to see a Jessica and Austin situation where it doesn't need to even be said. It is through the actions and how the people are together. So it's like, give that man some time. Like, he really, I think, feels as though that he's trying. And he went out his way to get pictures and stuff from her family to show like how he's trying to blend the family together. Like, he's trying to let that man go at his own pace and be thankful that you are in this process with somebody who actually wants to be in it. Okay, because you could be in a Brandon Taylor situation or Mindy and Zach. So calm down, Katie. All right. Now, Mika and Michael. So Michael and Mika, they went out for like a little boat ride for their 1-month anniversary, and Mika got Michael a gift, and Michael claims that he got her a gift too, which was an excursion for them to kind of go back and relive their honeymoon. He got tickets for her to go swim with the dolphins, you know, do stuff like that. And I'm thinking, like, if he actually did do that, the right thing to do was to print off the tickets, or at least a snapshot of like the excursion, and put it in a card or do something like that to show that you actually got it. Instead, he was sitting there like scrolling for something on his phone, and it's just like, did you really get the tickets? Because it don't seem like it. When Katie and Derek were at their dinner, he actually pulled out some tickets or something to show that they're actually going to go see one of her favorite artists in Nashville. That's how you do that. Now, Mika, she's like, you know, I really hope that Michael is going to do, like, he actually got tickets and stuff for us to do something, because he will lie on you in a minute. So, I don't know. Like, I don't really trust him that much. Like, he just doesn't, to me, seem like he's telling the truth again. I think for sure he is making up a story, and that he intends on, you know, going and getting some tickets. But if he actually did it, child, we don't know. But we gonna see about that. Mika, for sure, I think that she wants this thing to work out, and she's trying her best. But Michael can't get right. He can't tell the truth to save his life, y'all. So we're just gonna see how that goes. Like, we really don't know. So yeah. But anyways, that's about it.